to Stephanie Uncensored. And so this month's sort of topic of reading that I was going to do was to do as many interracial character books, stories that I could. And this book is called Falling for the Bodyguard by Stacey Pond. I'm sorry. Like I said, Stacey Pond. And I read this. It's a standalone book. It's a romance. It's interracial. It's about a music star, singer, and she has a stalker. So we have Kenzie, who is the singer here, and you sort of start off with her in a venue, and she goes on stage, and then she comes back off stage, and she's attacked. Well, that's sort of the story right there, is that you're trying to figure out who her stalker is or who her attacker is throughout the entire book. Unfortunately, I only gave this book 3 stars because it just didn't really do it for me. I'm sorry. So Kenzie's attacked, but overall, my whole entire feeling was that it was sort of, unfortunately, a ripoff of the movie The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. And that's all that kept flashing back into my mind for pretty much the beginning 50% of the book. And it just kept coming back to my mind. The Bodyguard, the Bodyguard, the Bodyguard. And it kind of threw me off because I was just like, this just doesn't, kept comparing it. And in the book, this character, Kenzie, she's immature. She walks around like she's just a, not even a big superstar. I mean, she's walking through the park at one point and she doesn't have her bodyguard with her. She isn't being attacked by fans. So it didn't feel like she needed a bodyguard. Yeah, she was attacked, but really, if you're such a mega superstar, you would have people following you like all over the place all the time. And I don't know if maybe that's what the author was trying to get at, but the way that the way the words flowed just didn't have it for me. So the management hires the bodyguard, and he happens to be this like good-looking guy, and they, have some tension, or he's all quiet and brooding, and then he takes like a week off, and then he comes back and they're hooking up. So they're just, for me, there wasn't enough backstory. She seemed immature. She didn't seem like she was a big pop star. This just didn't do it for me. And I don't like to give lower than 3 stars because, I did finish it and I read it and it was okay, but it just didn't warrant anything more than 3 stars in my book. But I definitely encourage you to, take a look at it and see what you think. So, it just felt very disconnected. But, like I said, if you want to take a look at it, take a look at it. So, that's Falling for the Bodyguard by Stacey Pond. Thanks.